Alright. So, I've been warned what Festive is. To an extent. So I know that everything is a present if it's not a chest. I know it's ice physics. That's gonna make this terrible. It's been implied that there's something weird about Ganon. I don't know what it is. Also, the furry in me is looking at this like, ho ho ho, Murray Xmas. Like, no. No. Bad bunny. But yeah, we'll give this a solid go. Solid go indeed. Solid go indeed. This is normal difficulty, by the way. This is normal. But, you know, having the sword so early means I can handle the ice a little bit better. Also, because I was warned about the whole gifts thing, I know that checking Aga would be pointless. Oh, you can throw the Christmas tree. I assume that's what you mean by that tree. What's in the box? Arrow cap. Yeah, that was a clutch bomb drop. Clutch. Means we can do all of Kakariko pretty smoothly. Ice aside. So we're just looking for money. Money and a bottle. So we can take care of Bottle Vendor and Sick Kid and just sweep through. No, we don't want to go this way. We want to go this way. So we can just sweep through Kakariko and let that be that. Come on. Gotta be a little cautious because that'll happen. Yeah, overworld, anything that is not in a crate is a gift. Anyway, we have a sword already, so. Oh, I see. Just throw the tree any old place, Grinch. Yep. Yep. So we're gonna do at least rescue. Because we're right here. We have a means of dealing damage. So, you know, we're fine. Yeah, stop chasing. It's cool. Let Bomberman get things covered. This is nice and silly. Why couldn't this be a normal one so I can count it towards a PB? Because holy crap. Well, now we can do all of Escape. We should do all of Escape. Ah. Jerk. Yeah, get exploded, son. Should do all of it so that we don't forget to do it, because that has happened. Yeah, there is Festive Key Sanity. That there is. Oh man. This is like suspicious. Well, the ice rod makes sense. This is suspiciously good. Because I still feel like if you get too many good items too early, you become lost on where you're actually supposed to go next. And that actually starts to send you up like red herring paths. And to be perfectly honest, I can send myself the wrong direction just fine. Thank you very much. 69 rupees, nice. Not quite what we need, but still good. Merry freaking Christmas. So we can already, in logic, get to Dark World. Good map. Of course, this probably means I haven't checked dungeons, checked Russell's pendants yet. It's what? It's gonna be like vanilla, like all Dark World crystals or something. Or it's gonna be like Aga has something required, like Aga has mitts or something. Like it's just gonna be as terrible as possible. Alright, who's got the key? One of you has a key, don't you? Guess not? I thought someone here had the key. Or it's one of them in like the sewers portion. So let's hit up Sanctuary. Actually, no, we can't in logic Death Mountain yet. That's a vanilla green though. So that's interesting. Anyway, time to go back to Kakariko because that was so rudely interrupted. I got momentum, guys, don't stop me. Don't stop me now. The melodies don't cross over well at all. Do 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 do. That's not how you're supposed to do that, but whatever. Here's the usual rubbish that you expect. just like mildly trash. Actually, what am I... How often do you get to do that? Okay, well... Do the flippers even make sense, or is Lake Hylia frozen over? Like, I can see them doing that. Get a refund. Yeah, I'm very scared about it being good. It should not be good. The start of a rando should give you just enough to accomplish what you need. And no more. That clip was just not gonna happen. So let's go to the tavern, visit Mistaken. That's sick, kid. It's icy, I can't control myself. This... I'm just thinking racing game. That'll be interesting. And we're going to do it because it could be something good. And we can't check. We have to go. Merry Christmas, I'm blowing up your house. Yeah, no way. PogChamp! PogChamp. Doesn't matter that we only got a piece of heart. Get away from me, you Grinch. This is actually gonna be faster. Yeah, it's like, is all the water frozen over? Yeah, it looks like it's frozen over. So, flippers might have been completely pointless. Other than if we have to do swamp. Like, I have a feeling it's not gonna be frozen over inside. What's in the box? Bomb cap. Get dusted crab. Once we get boots, this will actually be super manageable. All right, fine, I'll come in. Wanted to do this without invading your personal space, but guess that's not happening today. Piece of heart. A lot of bomb cap, but really just a piece of heart. I forgot to update the info. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing we did not use a timer. And yeah, Lake Hylia is just frozen over. Yeah, you get dusted. So I guess we'll check what's in Ice Rod Cave. We know it can't be Ice Rod. And then go through Lake Hylia, which actually with this setup, we could have already done anyway. Like, we're not doing any manner of sequence break. Good news, everybody. Yeah, you get away. You've learned your lesson. The portals still exist. We don't have enough to warrant a life lesson. But we can visit Bridge Guy. If you're sub to Satellite, this is a good time for that. Then we check out Waterfall Ferry. I actually feel that was faster to traverse than Hylia normally is. Yeah. Unfortunately, we got flippers so early, I don't know if, like, that requirement still stands. Obviously, we don't know what's on island. I mean, the crabs can get to you on the ice, so... So I think we go to Eastern next. Considering we don't have full Dark World access, because we lack Hammer. We do have Hera access, so we should theoretically do that first. But Eastern is a green, so that's one extra item location. There's 3 on Sahasrarla. There's just like enough going on up here that kind of want to head this way. Why don't you drop a heart, maybe? We could use one of those. Thank you, Sahasrarla. Thank you, Sahasrarla. So So yeah, this run is hilarious. I'm almost worried that they accidentally generated it as easy and not normal. Although I guess if they did, probably would have found a Master Sword already. Like that tends to be what easy mode accelerates more than anything. Come on, bunny. Like, I'm not super good at this game, but I'm better than that. Also, I haven't even gone outside today and my lips are chapped. Ontario, it's really friggin' cold. That sword was a signal to get away from us, skeleton. I don't feel like you're respecting our boundaries. Someday I will get that room. I will get that room right. Yeah, chat. So, I have always been super into buffalo wings. Like, super into them. Alright, don't have the big key. Silly bunny. And I remember one winter, we went and got buffalo wings, and my lips were slightly chapped, but they got worse as the eating went on. By the end of a dozen wings, I was literally crying without even like taking a bite. Just like the sauce got too close, and I would start crying in pain. Finished the dozen. And that was when I finally decided, yes, I'm actually going to get chapstick. Because I did the pretty typical trans woman thing of when you're growing up, kind of knowing something's going on, and so you avoid anything that can even vaguely feel feminine. So like putting something on your lips, that's lipstick. I'm not gonna do that. I'm supposed to be a guy. So I wouldn't even wear chapstick. I'm glad I'm over that now. Because that was idiotic. But yeah, that was also like trimming my nails extremely short and then peeling them so they'd be shorter. That was idiotic. I'm glad I'm over that. Any hearts in here? Yes. This boss fight better not be ice physics, like the Ganon's Tower one. Because that would be terrible. Got them all. Good stack of arrows. Got him. Got a bottle. And a green pendant. Go back, visit Sandslash. And next time we're in Kakariko, we can do Sick Kid. But I really feel like our next objective is Death Mountain. So we're totally set to do that. And Hera is actually required. I'll take the payment. We are looking dapper. And we're looking like we have one dungeon under our belts already. I mean, we should finish Escape. Why would we not? There's the small key. Piece of heart. Fire rod. We are so going to Turtle Rock, it's not even funny. Look at this. Oh. Yeah, we're going to Turtle Rock. Like, that has to be the path. It's gonna feel weird to go back to a normal run. And also doing the green pendant, even though it's like a little premature, maybe, you never know if we need pedestal. Like, this started off super good, but you never know where it's gonna go. You know, silvers could be there. That would be awful. Not as awful. They're giant snowballs. That still do 1 full heart of damage no matter what tunic you have, and I hate it. I hate it so much. We don't know what's on or in Spectacle Rock, so gotta give it a look. What's in the box? It's a good box. We now have unfettered Death World. The world of death. We have unfettered Dark World access. Death World is one of those Mario levels that was rejected from the final cut. Decided it was a bit too grim for a children's game at the end of the day. Instead, they called it Luncheon Kingdom. Am I right? Am I right mistaken or am I right? I have no idea if I'm right. ₹300. So that's a life lesson, if we want it. Just some rupees. It's a big key. We might not have to do basement. This is maybe not the most efficient spot to be swiping from. Anyway, if we get through all this and still don't have the map or the compass, then we are happy. That's efficiency. Also very happy to have red tunic. Because screw that. I am not running around with ice physics and full damage taken. It's like, nope. Yes, we're good. We actually knew we were good before we even went there. If I had thought that through fully. Because there had to be 3 dungeon items remaining: the small key, the map, the compass. Anyway, hi Moldorm. Aha! Not gonna give me a gift. Okay. Was really hoping for the gift there. I slightly earned that one, I think. Like, yeah. Positioning. So we can't do desert yet. That's still not in the cards. Without book or flute. But, that was the last one, too. Last day before retirement. Such a tragedy. Whoosh. She's done it. She's done it. Okay. So this will be junk. Basement has compass. That's Hera. This seed is actually going fast. It feels really fast. we'll head over to Kakariko, visit Sick Kid, and then do village stuff. Probably run through Thieves Town already, since we got red mail. We're in pretty good shape. If it's a pendant, won't bother, but if it's crystal, we'll give it a go. Get a little drifting going. Nice heart container. Keeps us a little safer for doing Dark World shenanigans. We could use that safety. This is vanilla music. Let's see what we're looking at. So Skullwoods. There's the other red. Mire and Swamp are pendants. So that's potentially good news. Okay. For a moment I was like, wait, we still do have ice physics, right? Because it feels... I've already gotten used to it. That's what's insane. Alright. Pull that apart. Everything is ice. Everything is terrible. Everything is coming up Millhouse. No. Let's do this before we forget. We're gonna do the Smiths. Not really thinking we do Charming Man yet. We'll save that until after we do Thieves Town. Because our health situation is lovely now. Just absolutely brilliant. Actually, you know what? We'll be back for you, Froggy, don't worry. We're gonna do this while we're here. There's present. It's 300 rupees. Thank you for providing it so quickly, because that could have been bad. All right. Surprisingly, the ladders and stairways aren't slick at all. Even though, like, those are the first things to get hazardously slick when it snows. But, oh well. We're gonna return him. We're gonna cheese our way into Batman real quick. do a slight sequence break. And this won't get us Pegfield early or anything, but we'll come back to that at some point. Time for Thieves Town. And 9 hearts, red tunic. Thieves Town shouldn't be that bad. A better sword would make it easy, but we're fine. We're fine as we are. Now we will have to do Skullwood, so that may soon be a candidate for entry, because we can finish it. But I really don't want to try to do that with normal magic and level 1 sword. Nah, not happening. Instead we do Thieves Town, which is nice and simple. And now blind will be a cakewalk. We literally can't die. Just gotta make our a little run around. I'm a bunny. Bunny, bunny. Now I've put on pants. I was wondering where he was hiding down there. Motivation. Emotion. Calvin Klein. Don't have the hammer, so big chest is not going to be a thing right now. I mean, unless we find hammer like as we go. But I think there are only 3 item locations left. 1. Oh no, there are 4. There's attic, cell, big chest, blind. So we have to get items out of 2 of these. What are you doing, bunny? What are you doing? I don't have any justification for that one. So anyway, if we get 2 items, well, both Cell and Blind have to give us an item now. And if so, then we can ignore big chest. If not, we gotta go there. Eventually. Not like right now, it doesn't matter. I don't know why my nose is itchy. Yeah, we might have to pop back in later with the hammer. Again, if we find ourselves like feeling stuck, then this is something to remember. Ah. Yeah, that's the key to get into big chests. So, still a 50-50 on blind. I keep forgetting about small keys. Here and there. Ooh. Yeah. Dark World Bunny is au natural. I like Hanukkah a lot, Kay. Thank you, Blind. Happy holidays. I'll put the cane back up. Now. There we go. Nice and easy. But Big Chest has a thing. Fun times. Tormod, hey! How's it going? Happy preemptive Christmas? It's cold as hell in Hyrule. Sounds about right. I was checking my financial stuff earlier today, and yeah, screams. I very much need to go cash my 401k, like, quickly. Being in grad school is not fun. Maybe not the best idea, but oh well. What's done is done. And I'm actually quite content being up here, so can't complain too much. Come on! I did not wrong warp on that bush. There we go. See what Stumpy has. Y'all can get dead. Just arrow cap. Let's get out of this grotto. And after this we'll flip back and do Hype Cave. We don't have a way to Eastern yet. Realize that. Oh wait, no, we do. We do. Because you need either hammer, aga, or flippers. And we have flippers. And, you know, everything is frozen, so I don't think we even needed those. Yeah, after the holiday, I'm gonna need to, like, make a bunch of phone calls and do a bunch of dumb stuff. Make sure next semester is paid for. Toot toot. Okay. You know, make sure that's all sorted out. Might as well do lake stuff while we're here. We can do Ice Palace. Let's do Ice Palace. Right here. Except we can't really fight Cold Stare without a level 2 sword. Because you literally can't. Another fairy. Let's activate Flute at least. Let's do Desert. We can do Desert. We've got Fire Source, we've got arrows, we've got Flute Mirror level 2 mitts, so we can go the back way. Yeah. We have to, it's on the list. Gotta go around all the houses and collect all the presents. Up. 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 Rah. Swish. Now see, what I'm doing right now is called dumb. You can tell I'm maybe a little bit out of it. This is where we wanted to go. Hi, Duck. There's something slightly morbid about a Christmas duck. But so it goes. Ice storm. And it's Quake. So no Mire yet. Which is fine because we don't need it. Hopefully. Let's go hit checkerboard real quick. Excuse me. Sleep schedule has been a little wonky with the end of semester. And the whole, like, basically pretending I'm a full-time streamer, the way I've been at it. I'm doing, like, 6-hour streams pretty frequently these last couple of weeks. And I enjoy it, honestly. Like, this is fun. Any part of that is, yes, I'm playing a video game. Duh. But also, like, having a degree of interaction with people. Like, it's way more fun to have y'all in chat than just, like, playing to a quiet crowd. So yeah, on the one hand, like, yeah, that's a lot of time, but like, it's fine. Of course that's gonna be a present, damn it. Yeah, you've been at this way longer than I have. I'm the newbie of like almost every group that I'm part of. Like the one community, the Twitch Kittens thing. First off, I don't know how long I'm gonna stick with that because I don't know how beneficial it's really been. But part of that is also like, am I taking full advantage of it? So we'll see on that front. But just like in general, you know, social crowds of people who stream, I'm the newest at this. Like everyone's been doing it for a year, at least, or at least it seems that way. You know, I don't know if it's actually true. Whereas I only started in March, which feels insane that I just started in March. I'm almost at 100 followers all of a sudden. That kind of snuck up on me. You know, there are people subscribed to this channel, which is extremely appreciated. I didn't expect I would ever get the ability for that to happen, let alone get the subscribers themselves. Because, you know, when I started, it was shortly before affiliate became a thing. But that still means it was before affiliate became a thing. So I didn't really have any grounds to expect that. Now, granted, once they announced affiliate, I was like, I'm going for that. That's my demonstration of I've gotten decent enough at this. Because I live off of achievements. I basically do. Which is why I'm looking at that list that Twitch gives you. I'm like, which one can I actually pull off? I haven't played The Division. I don't think I own it, for that matter. Also, this fight, no silvers, I'm gonna be mad. This fight, no silvers, fighter sword, I'm gonna be mad. This thing takes so many hits if you're like correctly equipped for it. Luckily we have 2 fairies and bottles, so like, we're fine. Ooh, actually damage them pretty easily. That means Bonk Ledge is actually a thing. Fire and ice frost. Okay. I knew about silvers. Silvers make it super easy. But I haven't seen anyone do the rods. Actually, you know what? There's a cave down here that we didn't hit up yet. And unfortunately, this means we have 2 dungeons that we will need to at least consider double dipping into. Oh, and I'll just finish Undertale. Did he get a full pacifist? Because I know he was working towards that. Also, that completely kills like the biggest meme on that channel that I've ever seen. One of the biggest Twitch memes that I've seen in general. Because I don't watch a lot of big streamers. So for those joining late, this is the wrong direction. This is the festive version of Link to the Past Randomizer, as illustrated by all the Christmasness. Brah. I think we have to go Skullwoods next. Maybe. We've done all the Light World dungeons already. I think we've been at this maybe an hour? Oh yeah, world map isn't snowy. 0 of 10. Yeah, festive version means everything's all Christmassy, and oh, the ground is ice physics. And oh, every item that's not in a chest is a present. So you have no idea what it is until you pick it up. Get out of my field of vision. Blue bottle. And it's implied on the page that there's something special about fighting Ganon. I don't know what that is, or if that actually is the case. And nobody in chat who's done this, nobody tell me. I want to find that out and hate myself on my own. Santa Ganon. Bouncy Gibdo. Bouncy Gibdo. I mean, maybe we are. Maybe we're ruining Christmas. You know, we haven't definitely established that Link is actually the good guy. You know, it could be a case of you broke it, hero. You never know. And yes, we could have bomb jumped into this, but oh well. Nah, I'm not even gonna bomb jump back. Take that, people who like bomb jumps. We'll probably do one later. We'll probably find a situation where we have to. Ah, I hate this scenario. This one's fine though. So yeah, we're maybe an hour in so far. Just did it like a tiny little shove. Just, it's like a playground bully. Just, stop hitting yourself. What was I saying? Yeah, we're about an hour in, and we're doing okay. You can see on the tracker, good progress, 4 dungeons. Red mail, lots of important items, but we are still running level 1 sword, and that's terrible. So I might actually not bother fighting Moth yet. Mothula? I keep wanting to call it Mothra. But, yeah, we'll see. So there are a couple more item locations that I want to check. And, if we don't get a sword here, we'll come back to it later. Assuming I can find other places we can get... Well, we can get to Eastern. We can absolutely get to Eastern. Let's see. Can't do Mire. We can get into Swamp. But to the best of our knowledge, we don't have to do it. So that kind of gets put on the shelf. There are no more item locations. I don't want to fight the Moth. Let's see. Okay, so we have to, no, we have to go into here. We have to use the Lost Woods portal as a starting point. Because all the other ones, except the Ice Palace one, to be fair, all the other like overworld ones require hammer, which we don't have. And we can't get to right side Death Mountain because there is a portal there that doesn't require hammer, but getting there requires hammer or hookshot. Can we make this? We can make it. Pog champ. Yeah, I guess. I guess that is true. I feel like for logic's sake, it should be that anything that would normally be behind flippers is still considered behind flippers. I feel like that would be sensible. That would be simpler, I should say. It'd be more fun if you didn't have to have flippers to get to, like, to get to Ice Palace or Bridge Guy. I'm gonna check Bouncy Castle. There's no reason not to. Level 1 sword is Garbo. There's no reason not to come up here. It might be rubbish, but we don't know. So that's how, that's how this kind of slows you down. Vanilla, you need to get hookshot. You can do this without. I know. I've seen it done. I've done it myself. You just have to, be good. So there's that problem. There we go. And it's piece of heart. But hey, that gets us another container, so. Get away. Stupid crow unicorns. Right, now while we're up here, we can do Graveyard Ledge. No boots, so no King's Tomb for now. But that time can come. And what we got? Heart container. Now we do need to remember, boots, go back to desert. Hammer, go back to Thieves Town. Because those are not dungeon items, rather. Also, while we're up here, might as well Quakefish. And we might as well Life Lesson? Question mark? Exclamation point? M dash? Yeah, that could be, well, that's 2 item locations up there. So, that is a thing. Yeah, let's do Life Lesson. I think it dumps you out at the end of it near here, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I think it dumps you out right down there. Or at least it has the option to, so we can just loop back around. This is a rare case where you can efficiently route Life Lesson. Well, efficiently, but you get the idea. I mean, I'm not expecting much out of this, but it could be literally anything. So hey, show of hands, who else expected Life Lesson to be rubbish? Anyway, back to Dark World. we'll make our way down to Eastern. Which we can do all in one go, so that's lovely. It should come as no surprise that I didn't intend to come up here. Just saying. Get away from me, you angry face. Out of my way! I'm a skidding bunny. Oop. Take that. Not much sense going up to check when you can't see what anything is. Yeah. Very sensible maneuvering. Rah. All right. Now we can't finish this unless we find the hammer, but I suppose it's worth getting a jump on it. Where am I oh, this is going to be so moderately annoying. If everything is exactly bunny size. Kind of just pinball around. Whoop. No, you don't. You leave me and my monkey alone. I really should grab some chapstick. No, the race must go on, even though we're racing against nobody. We're racing against Christmas. We have the means to do basement, so let's get it taken care of. And then we'll get into the meat and potatoes, as it were. I haven't actually had like an actual meat and potatoes dinner in forever, and burger and French fries doesn't count. If you're gonna count that, that's like every other day. I actually went to Harvey's on Friday, made like this Chipotle style burger. Half because the people in line in front of me did basically the exact same thing. And I was like, I don't want to think. I'll just have what they're having. That works. And I'm here to report that it was not bad for a Harvey's burger. The end. I don't even have good anecdotes about food. Other than getting like half of my grad school class hype about my apple pie wings. So that's the thing I do. And I have no regrets. I have to say, I'm feeling just lazy enough that I might, for dinner, have some more of the pizza that I got for lunch. Just be like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with even rudimentary cooking. I don't know, that's like peak college. Just having pizza for lunch and then the same pizza for dinner. Yes, they are baked apple pie wings. It uses this ghost chili apple sauce that is available in Portland, along with an apple syrup to naturally give it more apple flavor. How did I get myself lost? Along with some pumpkin spice and some cinnamon. Which, I know pumpkin spice has cinnamon in it. You want more of it because that's a more strongly correlated flavor. And you do about half of that with half of just Frank's Red Hot Buffalo. And it is actually amazing. That is a hook shot. That is a hook shot. That is a shot with a hook. So now we have right side access. That is all of the dungeon items. So good news. Unfortunately, we don't have the hammer, so we out. But yeah, it's been suggested. I think actually people here have suggested that, like, I take the concoction that's not just the buffalo sauce, you know, take the remaining part of it and like actually try to bottle and sell it. Because every time I describe it, people are like, that sounds good and wrong, which is exactly what I'm going for in my life, just sounding appealing and yet mildly distressing. I would say that's a good standard for me to live up to. So we're gonna go do Paradox really quick, and then flip to Dark World, because Dark World's got Super Bunny. No, it's got Super Bunny hook shot. Yeah, and I've been trying to whip up like other recipes with a similar vibe, but I haven't really topped the apple pie one as like both conceptually bizarre and also good. And I've not had that pear habanero stuff that you mentioned. Obviously, it's only going to be available in Portland. If it sounds interesting, that's an exaggeration, naturally. But Yeah. We should maybe... Okay, I have a plan now. Let's come up here. But yeah, I've actually, like, not experimented as much with hot sauces as you might think, you know, given the affinity. And I haven't had very many successful ones. I wanted to do a thing with a Scotch bonnet hot sauce that I found, except the sauce itself is like so bitter that I can't work with it. Like it takes over and is bad. This requires hammer. What are you doing, buddy? Getting beat up by squirrels. You know what? Let's go do Spiral Cave at least. Maybe it's not a complete waste. But yeah, like when I get to where I can do culinary experiments again, I kind of want to do just like stuff inspired by Salt and Straw, honestly. Like they have a strawberry balsamic ice cream. I'm like, why not? Why not start from there? See how it turns out. You know, maybe do some strawberry syrup and you know, some natural balsamic vinegar, and maybe toss in like, that might be good for chipotle sauces. Not sure. Not sure how you would pair things. You know, if it's not already like a thing that people do, it's kind of hard to devise all of that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Just filling time until we find the hammer. Hammer or boots? Well, we don't have to worry about that. Super Bunny pays off, yet again. As it should. But yeah, I've tried to think of, like... There was one band that we played with. Their lead singer makes peanut butter and hot sauce, like, as a side thing. I almost fell off because I'm used to the ice physics. And one of his things is a sweet potato hot sauce, sweet potato chipotle. And so I was like, could be something there. You know, do like a Thanksgiving dinner kind of thing. But I can never, like, concoct something. And of course I want to make poutine wings one of these days. I want to figure that one out. Yeah. Or if someone can ever like explain what all dressed is, then I can see if I can work with that. Basically, I should not be allowed in the kitchen because I'm apparently a lunatic. We can get into ice. But we should go into swamp because we have everything sorted for that. But we fell into the lake anyway. The Thanksgiving one, like it starts with that sweet potato chipotle. And I wasn't sure, like I wanted to throw some cranberry in. That seems like the next logical ingredient. But like where to take it from there? I don't know that. Right. We don't have hammer. And we don't have quake, so we can't even get into mire. Yeah, it's like, is it just like having a semi sweet potato? It's not even that obvious. Having that plus cranberry, is that really enough? Or do you need to get more inventive with it, as it were? Also, we might have to fight Mothula. Like, that might be the actual next step. But I don't want it to be. I really don't want it to be. So, I mean, we have a blue potion right now. We could make it work. But, I don't know. We need a sword upgrade, though. Because I don't know if we can fight Argus without Master Sword. I know you can't fight Cold Stare without Master Sword. I've tried doing it. It literally does not work. Yeah, Mothula, level 1 sword, no half mage. That would be maybe the most painful part. But with a blue potion, like, you can maybe get enough shots in with the fire rod, maybe. I don't know, it would be a tense fight. Rather just come do swamp. You know, take a little bit of time here. Like, yeah, it's gonna hurt a bit, but we can handle it. Not ether. It's a red rupee. I'm wondering how evil this seed actually is. We can't do swamp. Bunny, we can't do swamp. This seed is going to be evil. It lulled us into a false sense of security. And now it's going to be evil. So we're gonna fight Mothula. That's the thing. I also like how the glow on the monitor makes my face quite white. Interesting glitch. Game didn't reckon on that. Alright, so we're going to have to be pretty cautious when it comes to this fight. But again, with the blue potion, we're mostly worried about being cautious with our magic usage. The health part is kind of whatever. You know, we'll be fine. Nope, we want silvers. Pew pew. All right, let's go. I was gonna shoot everything with the bow. That's now our approach to life. Just shooting things with a bow and arrow. I mean, that's why. Ta-da! And we have this key already, so we can just run away. All right. Here goes nothing. Ah. Okay, we are out. So now I'm going to try to sword for a little while. Some high quality dodges right here. And once we get low-ish on health, which we can expect any moment now. Potion up. Back to Fire Rod. There we go. It can be done. And all that for a map. But a crystal, but a map. So now we have to go to Ice Palace. Because that's the next spot we can actually get to. Can't finish pod. Can't do swamp. Can't do Turtle Rock. And we need to be finding hammer or boots very soon. Just as far as like logic goes, we have to. Whichever one we find is going to give us a dungeon to backtrack to. you got? Compass. Not worried about having enough magic to activate Cold Stare. Problem is we have a level 1 sword. We might have to silver it. And I don't know if you actually can, but I think you can, because why not? It's just a thing we haven't had to try until today. Get some magic refill. No drop there. Alright, please don't be a butt, this room. Yeah, we can't even kill the shadows in one hit. Now we have the cane, so we don't have to worry about the block puzzle. That's a nice relief. And away we go. Boop. Brrrr. And this old room. I feel like I shouldn't be afraid of this room anymore. With what we've had to do so far. Map, we have not gotten the big key yet. We'll be back. So I have a lot of item locations to check. Rah. I have a feeling the logic either was designed or should, thank you, either was or should be designed so that Ice Palace is hype. And so far, like, yeah, kinda. Oh. It's not icy here. There we go. Can't go any further that way without hammer. We need to just mirror out. All right. A little repetitive, but yeah. Hammer cannot be on Cold Stare. Hammer could be in the library, could be at Desert. Could be at Bog Rocks or King's Tomb. So, bunch of options for where it could be. So how do we want to route this from here? Kind of thinking we Probably start from Kakariko, actually. After fluting over to Desert, because that's kind of its own quick run. Blast. Also blast. Yeah, not sure where it could be, but there's a few candidates. Yeah, I didn't think this room actually helped any. Mainly experimenting with route. Alright. We're just gonna save quit. We need hammer to get to Cold Stare. So let's do all the bonk things. Including running away from this dude. Alright, now what would I like? 3 sword upgrades, and also hammer. That's all, just 3 swords and a hammer. There's one. There's one. I won't believe it if we get even another sword upgrade. One more, I won't. No. That's not legal. That's too good. It's free real estate. Also, at least now we can kill Cold Stare. Like, it's actually possible. Now off to library. Were there any Dark World bonk spots? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think once we get through this, we're set. I don't think this opens up anything more dungeon-wise. I don't think it does. I think we're still on the hammer hunt. Gotta wrap around to get to Desert. Let's see. Yeah, dig game and chess game have been done. Let's see. Oh, this is the wrong way. We've done Quakefish, Life Lesson, It's an itty bitty shield. It's also not what we needed. Okay. Did Spec Rock. Did Paradox, Spiral, Super Bunny, Hookshot, Hookshot Island. Did not do Pyramid. We did not do Pyramid. I've heard tell of such a horror. I've heard tell. If this happens, the way I suspect it's going to happen, we need to clip it. Because my tale will be saved by the stories Wef has told. If this is how it shakes out. Now, some experienced players of this game might be thinking, wait, you can pick up the bomb. How do you get it over? We mirror. But there's no portal back to the Dark World. We don't mirror. We don't mirror. Mirror is the initial instinct. You think, oh, well, you need to get around those pegs. Mirror. No. Mirror's not gonna save you. Saving will save you. This is in logic, by the way. This is valid. This also didn't work. What the fuck? Wef, didn't you tell me this happens? Wef. All that build up for nothing. So we can't jump into... I'm trying to think of ways to get that bomb to the pyramid without hammer. Because I feel like it has to be doable. What happens if we take the bomb into a portal? Into a whirlpool? Because we're not technically swimming. I mean, we can't do it by jumping off of a ledge, but we can still carry it. This is getting a bit strange in terms of possibilities. Do we have to go the long way? This would be the sort of logic leap that only happens in Festive. Because it would not be possible normally. I'm not even sure it's possible here. But we gotta give it a try. That's what I'm thinking. We have to walk on water. This is a Jesus bomb. But we need to find a spot to get into the water that doesn't jump us off a ledge, because that drops the bomb. Yeah, this is going to drop it, isn't it? Yep. I'm not even sure this is the right step, by the way. Not actually positive, but running short of ideas. And I don't think there's anything else that requires boots. I think we did all the boot things. I don't think you can hookshot that direction. I think it's only the other way that'll hookshot. And I need to do, either way, I need to test if you can even hookshot with the bomb. This is a puzzle one. I'm gonna check some Hylia portals. I'm not sure how it will get into the lake without jumping, but I'm pretty confident there are warps around here. Somewhere. Maybe not. Damn it. Stupid grenadier. They might be. Like, this is how you get up there if you can get into Lake Hylia without jumping. And what I'm thinking is that you die. Can't run down. Yeah, there's no steps. It's such a slow run, too. It's trying to run in snow, so it's understandable. We already did King's 2. That's what gave us level 2 sword. What about this lake? What about this little pond? There is not a portal here. Okay. I'm gonna grab a drink and think on this. BRB. Is there something else that Boots gets us that we haven't thought about yet? That is the question. I can't think of anything though. We've got everything in Lost Woods. Got everything in Kakariko. We've gotten everything in Village except Peg Game, which we can't do. We've full cleared all 3 Light World dungeons now. Full cleared Skull Woods. Only thing left in Thieves Town is blocked by Hammer. Can't get into Swamp. Can't finish Pod without Hammer. Can't finish Ice without Hammer. Can't get into Mire without Quake. Can't get into Turtle Rock without Hammer. So it's not going to be a dungeon. It's got to be something overworld. Let's see here. I'm doing this for peace of mind. I know it shouldn't matter. Yeah. Here are the little elf twerps speaking Japanese. We can't do the tablets because we don't have book. So those are out. We visited Desert Cave Guy. We've done Below Grotto. Did Quakefish, Life Lesson, Fish Ledge. We can't do Witches because we don't have the mushroom. Can't do grotto because we don't have the shovel. There has to be a way to get that bomb to Pyramid without hammer. It has to be doable. But the approach that I thought you took didn't work. Can you mirror? That doesn't get us anywhere, but can you mirror? It doesn't get you anywhere. It really doesn't. Whew. Arf. Arf, arf, arf. This is the fear. You get a solid start, and then it all goes to hell. Can't do Spike Cave, because that requires hammer. Mimic Cave, you have to get into Turtle Rock to do. So that's out. I'm assuming there isn't a soft lock. Because how would we have soft locked? This is a serious puzzle here. We hit everything in Skull Woods. We hit everything in Thieves Town except the big chest. That can't have hammer. Oh, we are very hecked right now. Very hecked. I think we need to be in Dark World. Really. This is where anything of interest is ultimately going to be. Yeah, and unless there isn't a way onto Lake Hylia without jumping. There isn't. So, like, that's not possible. There's no way to get back to Dark World if we mirror. And I'm just positive we did chest game. We absolutely did chest game. We did coop. We did C-Dot. This is where I come up here and find that we did it. No, we did it. Man, we have done everything here. But we still can't find hammer. And there aren't any spots on right side Death Mountain. There can't be. Hum. I don't get this. I don't get this. I don't get this yet. Did Waterfall Fairy. We did Waterfall Fairy, we can't do Peg Game. God, I really don't know. I seriously have no clue. I can't continue Swamp because I need a hammer to knock down a peg to flood the first channel. So we're stuck on that one. So we can mirror, but there isn't a portal that we can get to without beating Aga, and we can't beat Aga. We can beat I hate video games. Aga required seed. Holy. Holy. Okay. So here's the story. About a little bun who lives in a blue world. Anyway, we have to fight Aga. When you do so, this becomes a portal. This also frees up whatever's behind Lumberjack's. So if Lumberjack's is hammer, then we're good. If it's not, we have to grab the bomb, mirror to Light World, and then use this portal to take the bomb to the pyramid. This is in logic. This is in logic. Merry frickin' Christmas. There's no way this is not an Aga seed. And it's like one of the most brutal kinds of Aga seed. So no, I was mistaken earlier when I was prattling on about, no, you don't mirror, you save and quit. No, you do mirror. That is how it's actually done. And I completely misremembered the anecdote. Okay, how about you both do the dying thing? Oh boy. This sure was a seed, huh? This sure was a seed. All right. Just everything die, please. Whew. See, we don't need to do key sanity for things to be insane. We can just do normal insanity. All right, do your magic trick. Poof, she's gone. But how? All right. Try it again. Ah, okay. I see your little game. And then you're gonna go in the middle. Oh, it's been a while since we've had to do Aga. This is new. This is at least like uncommon. All right. Bomb delivery time. Out of my way. The bomb delivery service is never late. It arrives precisely when it means to. I didn't go check Lumberjack, but like, oh well. It's the principle of the thing. Yeah, Hammer is even blocking us from doing Master Sword pedestal. So that could have something important. That's had a tunic in the past. It can have progression items. It can be... This whole seed can be way more brutal than we initially realized. And it's all within logic. Might as well just do this now. Running away. And there's the portal that we needed. Whew. This bloody seed. This better be something good. Better be good. It better be lumberjack. If it isn't, we... Wrong way. If it isn't, we did Aga for no reason, which would be awful. But it also means I am out of idea. If this isn't hammer, I'm forfeiting. Because I have no clue. If this isn't it, then it just feels so much like a soft lock, I can't figure it out. For me, looking at spoilers is a forfeit. And I do have the spoiler downloaded. Because I like to, after the run, like look at spoilers for things that I couldn't find. Or just to look at... Well, as I was saying, or just to look at, like, the intended item path. Alright, so we're back in this. We're back in this. Now, all this said, actually, no, I take back what I was going to say. I was going to say that, that this was all kind of gated by boots because we needed boots for Master Sword. You don't actually need Master Sword to reach Aga. You can do it with the cape, which we had for a while. We just didn't know that we would need to do that because you generally don't need to fight Aga. You know, it's a large investment for one item, and a portal that you usually don't need. And this time, we didn't even actually need the portal, it turns out. It was just that one item was vital. We can also now use every Dark World portal, so no more shenanigans on that front. Unfortunately, this big chest takes a while to get to. And it might have nothing. We gotta be prepared for that potential chance. Oh, damn you all. Yeah, but now we got much better completion options. We can, actually, I think we can finish every dungeon but Meyer now. Yeah, I think we have the means. We can do everything but mire. I think we're in go mode. I think we're in go mode. I shouldn't be doing this if we're in go mode. But I'm glad I did. So what do we say? I think we say ice. No. I know I've committed by being here, but we want to do pod. Pod's basically done. It's fairly easy to finish. Might as well. It's a little pain to get to, but finishing will be fine. Oof. That fight was a relief, and also exactly why Festive was evil. Because if we weren't exact same item layout, no Festive, we would have known that was Hammer. We would have done Aga the moment we had the magic cape and the lamp. We would have done that like a long time ago. But we didn't know, so we didn't. It is a sickening inversion of the classic wisdom from Smash Mouth. If you never go, you won't know. But you do still need to glow before you can shine. That is a linear progression. If you ever found yourself wondering, how can someone make Smash Mouth memes more obnoxious? Yo. Go. Do 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 do. Okay, we're done. So yeah, ice after this. If we don't have to go swamp, we won't go swamp. And we don't have to go swamp because we're in go mode. Remind yourself, Bunny, you're in go mode. That hammer was literally the last thing we needed. Please whip your tail back and forth, thank you. No, you don't. Disapprove of Fireball. That's actually good. Because we're now at the stage where we want all the health we can get. Just to, like, make the Ganon fight smoother. Half magic is maybe the only better thing that we could come across. And even without half magic, the Ganon fight is doable, but we may want to go buy a potion first. This is all assuming there isn't some evil trick awaiting us on Ganon. Which is not impossible. You know, I've heard tales. I've heard tell of a surprise. Sheesh. Why are you not getting dead? Also, why do I always get caught on that one pixel? Just that one spot, just the one. Always. Whoosh, okay. We're bad now. That was a lot of hits. We can do this. Well, screw that. We actually want to go this way anyway. Because we want to go here. There you go. Rah. Finally, we can continue. And there's big key. Rupees, but we have all the dungeon items. So Cold Stare will have a thing. Might not be a good thing, but it's a thing. Big Chest will have a thing. Just blow this up. And what you got? 2/2 shield. That is appreciated. Rah. Rah. Now we just need enough magic to bombos. Actually, cold stare is just gonna have a small key. So, oh well. Still can't do the tablets. Just, you know, thinking out loud. Well, you don't need to, but... I was thinking what we might miss now that we're in go mode. And Mirror Shield, Half Mage. Like, there are some useful things that we may not get. Up to Death Mountain we go. If Turtle Rock is Quake, I'm gonna be so mad. I mean, I'm already moderately mad because of these snowballs, but... Grr. There we go. So if this is Quake, then we're mad. We're mad. Let's see, what else could just ruin the next stage of this run? Lots of rock squirrels, that'll do it. I don't know, not getting half magic actually makes the fight pretty tricky. This fairy just flying away. We needed that fairy. Well, maybe not needed, but we definitely wanted it. It just decides to abandon us on Christmas Eve? Like, come on. Oh, good as either. I was worried for just a little bit. Pew. All right. Time to do as much Turtle Rock as we have to. And that's hopefully not much. There's a small key. We still need to find the big key. But if we do that, then all's well. We can just kind of mainline it from there. We're just taking the hits. And for good reason. That's just what we needed. So let's get moving. We got a dungeon to clear. And also this one key head start means bye-bye. No need to worry. We're still gonna claim the key from the cactar thing, because I think we still need a small key to get further, but we're not gonna check that chest. The one that's right there. Forget it. Alright, one of you is getting dusted. You choose who it will be. There you go. So we should have everything we need to finish the dungeon now. And yes, for all we know, we're walking away from half magic or butter sword or something we really want. But oh well, like we have no way of knowing. And might as well go fast. Okay, we actually need one more key. So good thing we were still hunting. Good thing. This is the wrong way. So yeah, this is going to make the rest of Turtle Rock pretty easy. We're just tanking damage like we don't care. This is go mode. You don't feel pain in go mode. You feel go in go mode. I said we are gonna set a safety out here. Ah. Gotta get the alignment right. Compass. Still got 2 fairies. 50 rupees. Okay. Take a death. If we had more magic, I would be using cape for this, but we don't, so I'm kind of doing it the hard way. The very hard way. And of course it has to be the last one. Take the death, respawn. There has to be a key in here. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay. That was bad. That last bit was bad. Keep boomerang out. Fortunately, there are a lot of anti-fairies around, and we have enough magic to do this. So we're fine. It's mainly bad because we don't have bug net. So we can't get 3 fairies in bottles. That's not very good news. But we have Butter Sword, we can handle Trinex fairly easily, as illustrated. There we go. That stage goes down nice and smooth as well. For the map. Okay, so we are going to first go you know what? We're gonna go hard. We are going to do our best to PogChamp. That's fair. We're gonna try to do this no potions. Just go straight. Just whoosh. Get a big key and a small key and we go. That's all there is to it. And if we find half magic, great. That'd be beautiful. If not, well, we better be keen when we get to the lamps. Bunny, what are you doing? Okay, we got the net. We are actually fine. So now we can capture a couple fairies. They won't do anything for us magic-wise, but there's one piece of heart. 1 small key. One big key. And 20 rupees. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go mode. Please prepare yourselves for a rough landing. Moonwalk and Mimic. Oh, come on. Come on! That's so much easier with the mirror shield. But whatever. Bonk! Made it out of there in one piece. That's nice. Got hit by a cannonball as we fell to our deaths. Good job. Okay. Got those. Capture one more. And that ought to do it. This is just a series of increasingly obnoxious rooms. Just made it out. Ah, yes, ice physics. I remember these from outside. Ah. 6 hearts. We're okay. Yeah, we're okay. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's a little more annoying, but good health situation on the whole. I love that trick. Yes, 1 cycle. Been trying to pull that off for a while now. Yep. Okay, now we'll have enough magic. Because that's a full. I accept that. There's Quake. And there's yes! You don't have to check those, but it's nice to check them. Oof. What you got, validation? 20 rupees, nice payout. Final boss. We've been training all game for you. All right. The Aga time is at hand. Just got the one. Doubled him that time. There we go. Very cooperative Aga. Mostly as an apology to having to fight him before, I suppose. Plot flute. Let's deck some freaking halls. Let's see what's up with Ganon. On the 15th day of Christmas, Aga gave to me 15 blue balls bouncing, 7 maidens sleeping, and a bomb drop in a poultry. Now please don't be any harder. It's one fairy. Ah. 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 Arg. Come on, dude. Come on. There we go. That's the trolliest Ganon's ever been. All right, to slash him first. Pudding, now bring us some figgy pudding, whatever that is. That's all our fairies. But Ganon's almost done for. Ganon's done for. Whew. Good thing we had those fairies. GG. GG, happy holidays. Whew. That was an interesting run in so many ways. I'll stick around through the credits, because who knows what'll change. But I am gonna pull up the spoiler. So let's see, what were we? I don't know that if I want to know why you're telling me that, but let's see. Book was in Mire, as was Mirror Shield. There's not really anything else we care about. Shovel was in Ganon's Tower. As was the mushroom. I think we like did all of the overworld. It sure feels like we did. It's like a lot of pieces of heart left. There were a lot of steps to this one. I don't see anything unusual in the spoiler, so I think it's just like a weird seed. At the end of the day. And I'm gonna go see who we should raid after this. Couple of candidates, it looks like. I do think I'll highlight this and put it up on YouTube. No real reason not to. Yep, couch cash. So let's see, we got Satellite is on, Derp is on, Mr. Bond is on. Got options. 'Twas the morning of Christmas, and all through Hyrule, all the creatures were cheering. Ganon no longer ruled. The people slept soundly, knowing Aga was dead, and the guards no longer tried to take off Link's head. The princess returned, no longer in crystal. She beckoned Link over, he blushed just a little. But instead of a kiss, he felt Zelda's wrath. What's with that routing? You're better than that. You double-dipped swamp and neglected escape? When you full cleared desert, I thought you were insane. He slumped over in shame, not sure what to say. When he looked back at Zelda, her manner had changed. She held in her hands a neatly wrapped gift. As Link opened it up, she gave him a kiss. Inside of the box, he found a rock feather. She knew that jumping would give Link great pleasure. It's for your next quest after Link to the Past. But if we were to race, I would kick your ass. Gotta keep the rhyme going. Link knew she was right, but he didn't care. He secured the Triforce, took the chill from the air. The ice finally melted. Now Link's job was done. He was about to collapse, tired from all the fun. But Zelda did exclaim as he rode out of sight, "Happy Rando to all, and to all a good night." That was an exciting run. It was strange. It was strange, and I hate that we had to do Aga, but it was up there. And dealing with the ice physics was not nearly as bad as I initially expected. That's definitely wrong math. Yeah, we missed a lot of heart pieces. There were a lot of those left laying around. And ultimately we didn't need to do that pendant, but knowing how this was structured, I figured it was kind of useful. Eastern Path, yeah, this is all... We did Eastern. We did the whole bloody Eastern. Skullwood's 9 of 8, like, clearly this math is a mess. But who cares? It's Christmas. I do think it tends to say 9 out of 8 for one of the dungeons. Locations we got mirror first thing. There were no locations pre-mirror. Also 20 bonks, that's very low. And only one death, very early on. And so our Christmas time is 2:58:55. A pretty good run overall. Given the context and given what we had to do, it's a pretty good run.